Jacob Hartsfield, and this is FSN Now. Earlier this week, the Faulkner golf teams competed in their first tournament at the Freed-Hardeman Fall Invitational in Henderson, Tennessee. Deshaun Bullock caught up with the top finishers as well as head coach Tim Neal.
And here we are with Faulkner women's golfer Susie Stell, who shot 2 over par 74 back-to-back days. So Susie, from coming in that tournament, what was your approach?
I just tried to make sure I knew where the good misses were because there was hazards on almost every hole, so I knew which side I could miss on.
So going into that, so you had the individual success. How do you think that could carry you on for the rest of the season?
I think it was a great start. I think it showed my potential, and I know where I can get better on the next tournaments coming up.
Now, speaking of potential, the girls won as well. So for team success, what could that bring for everybody else?
I think it was great just to have the first tournament as a win because it showed everybody how we could win, and it also showed us that even though we didn't play as well as we could have, we still won and we can still bring more wins to the team.
So Susie Stell, 2 over par 74 back-to-back days. Join now with men's golfer Emil Roth, who's fresh off an all-tournament team from the Freed-Hardeman Invitational. All right, so before we get into your performance, I must ask, what was it like getting to compete again after a long process getting back to the States?
Well, for me back home in South Africa, we didn't have golf for about 5 months. All the courses were closed and we had a complete lockdown. So it wasn't, I've been doing it for years, so it didn't feel unfamiliar, but it was a bit rusty as my first round score showed. So it felt a bit weird, but wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
So getting into the tournament, for day 1 you shot 5 over, day 2 you went par. What was the difference for you both days?
Course-wise, no difference. I honestly just played bad the first day. My swing was feeling a bit off, a bit rusty. So the second day, I had a bit more fight in me. Didn't let my own head get to me, and I just played a bit better. That's all.
Now, on a personal note, you have 4 top 10 career finishes, but I know you're still looking for that win. What would be the key to getting that?
That's a tough one. I think I tend to have 2 or 3 bad holes in the tournament. That's out of 54 holes. For me, I think it's just to clear up those 2 or 3 bad holes, and because I'm always coming 4th or 3rd or 2nd by 2 strokes. Where if I could just buckle down and get that 2 holes better, I could get it over the line. I think I just need to be a bit more patient, and it'll come with time. I'm not rushing it out. I'm happy with my college career so far, so I'll take it as it comes.
Well, man, we're excited to see you progress, man. Congratulations to you.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Joined now by our partner golf coach, Tim Neal. So, Coach, Susie was the individual winner, and the women finished first. How pleased were you with that effort?
I was pleased and amazed. She was the smallest player out there, and several players commented on how she's able to hit it farther and straighter than some of their bigger players. She's got a huge heart, and that shows in the game with the way she progresses throughout the course. She locks in, she does a real good job staying focused and executes great shots. So I'm both tickled for her, but also not surprised because she's put a lot of good work in. I'm glad it's showing off.
Now, as you say, as execution, for the guys, do you have a little bit of time coming into that tournament? What is the primary focus as they try to knock a few strokes off?
Yeah, good question, Deshaun. We're going to split the tracks. The women are going to run their own practice regimen over the next 2 weeks. Men are going to run their own, and we'll get into qualifying for the AAC Invitational. Very strong field from what I understand, and our guys are ready for the challenge, but we've got some short game work to do. We're going to work extensively on 100 yards and in, treating anything inside 150 as an up and down. We're going to work on timing putts and roll in some drills into their practices that we haven't done yet that kind of open up a new dimension to short game enhancements, and we hope that that'll be a blessing for them. But I tell you, they're fun to watch play. They grind hard. They want to do well. They really do work hard, and I hope that continues throughout the course of the semester. But we're excited about the next one coming up.
So, Coach, congratulations on this past tournament, and we can't wait to hear more from you.
Hey, I hope that you get a chance to hear these Germans singing country songs. We heard that on the way back on the bus. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. And if you get a chance to say hi to any of these golfers, please do that. Pat them on the back. Let them know that they're doing a real good job. Encourage them, and come out and see them. We're going to have some opportunities for the people who are watching these to get to know the players a little bit. They're really special people. So thank you for letting us do this. Thank you for highlighting the teams and for all the support that we're getting.
Yes, sir.
Our women's varsity soccer players will not have another home game until October 27th. In the meantime, here's a look at our women's soccer players.
Deja Isaac, sophomore, defender, Oxford, Alabama.
Faith Betsy King, junior, striker, Montreal, Canada.
Angelica Justice, senior, defender, Alabaster, Alabama.
Corinne Weisinger, I'm a freshman, forward, Opelika, Alabama.
Clara Ebert, sophomore, midfielder, Mannheim, Germany.
Megan White, sophomore, goalkeeper, San Angelo, Texas.
Paige Coghill, freshman, defense, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Alexander, freshman, defender, Hoover, Alabama.
Brittany Wilkinson, freshman, goalkeeper, Moody, Alabama.
Shamar Bracey, freshman, midfielder, defense, Montgomery, Alabama.
Taylor Strength, redshirt senior, defense, Ozark, Alabama.
Sarah Jane Ham, senior, midfielder, Florence, Alabama.
Caitlin Ambrose, sophomore, forward, Birmingham, Alabama.
Samantha Zink, freshman, defender, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Harper Richard, freshman, midfielder, Pell City, Alabama.
Lockwood, freshman, midfielder, Montgomery, Alabama.
Emily Hammock, freshman, defender, Orange Beach, Alabama.
Adam Marie Moreno, junior, defender, San Angelo, Texas.
Nadia Mora, sophomore, midfield, Lubbock, Texas.
Haley Bartel, junior, defender, Pace, Florida.
Dominique Rivera, sophomore, defender, Brownsville, Texas.
Bethany White, sophomore, midfield, San Antonio, Texas.
Emily Temple, sophomore, midfielder, Tallahassee, Alabama.
Gianna Mendez, sophomore, forward, Mexico City, Mexico.
Camila Varela, junior, forward, Neuquén, Argentina.
Richard, senior, defense, Dickinson, Texas.
Martina Necrosis, freshman, midfielder, Phoenix City, Alabama.
Jordan Wheeler, freshman, forward, Phoenix City, Alabama.
Anna McClellan, junior, forward, Birmingham, Alabama.
Gisela Harvey, junior, defense, Crawfordville, Florida.
Cassidy Taylor, freshman, midfield, Enterprise, Alabama.
Maddie Rush, freshman, right back, Opelika.
Laura Vaughn, freshman, midfield, Alabaster, Alabama.
Elena Jankowski, sophomore, defender, Trinity, Alabama.
Yasmin Breckenridge, sophomore, midfielder, Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Hannah Boswell, sophomore, forward, Montgomery, Alabama.
Chamberlain Gravatt, sophomore, defense, Montgomery, Alabama.
Kayla Patzalum, junior, midfield, Opelika, Alabama.
Ndukenze, junior, defender, Leo, Nigeria.
Zakia Fairley, senior, midfield, Mobile, Alabama.
Layla Easton, freshman, forward, Bessemer, Alabama.
Caitlin Quixie, freshman, forward, Bessemer, Alabama.
Nanako Umai, a senior, midfielder in Japan.
The Faulkner women's reserve soccer team opened this season with a 2-0 win over Point University. Caitlin Ambrose and Dominique Rivera scored those 2 goals for the Lady Eagles. I caught up with Coach Matt Tarpley after the game.
All right, so Coach, congratulations on the win. So what was the mindset coming into this game?
The ladies have been working really hard. They put in a lot of work this preseason, and today it paid off, and we got the big victory over Point today.
Okay, cool. So what adjustments did you make at halftime?
Okay, we wanted to continue to try and play simple. Just find the next pass to feet. Defensively, we talked about keeping our shape a little bit better, which I thought we did, and allowed us to keep a clean sheet for the day. And we wanted to take advantages of our opportunities when we had them and go forward when that opportunity presented itself.
Okay. Is there anything you're going to be focusing on in practice these next coming days?
Yeah, we want to improve our combination play, certainly in the final third, to capitalize more there and score more goals. And we need to clean things up a little bit on the back end and be able to connect with our midfield a little bit more.
Okay, good deal. Well, congratulations on the win, sir.
Thank y'all very much.
The JV men's soccer team takes the pitch Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. at the Emory Farmer Soccer Complex. For a recap of the game, go to FaulknerEagles.com. This week's Eagle Eye features Faulkner volleyball player Haven Owings.
I'm Haven Owings, and I'm from Wetumpka, Alabama.
Okay, cool. Why did you choose Faulkner?
I chose Faulkner because it's a very family-oriented program.
Okay, cool. If you were going to play any other sport, what would it be and why?
It would be basketball, and that's probably just because I played it in high school.
I got you. How'd you pass your time during the shutdown, like the quarantine stuff? How'd you pass time?
I just really spent it with family.
The Faulkner Bass fishing team went to their first tournament last week in Gilbertsville, Kentucky. Will Cannon and Tyler Smith finished 13th out of 127 boats. This qualified them for next summer's FLW National Championship. Our own Deshaun Bullock caught up with the first-time duo last week.
Here we are with Tyler Smith and Will Cannon. They both finished 13th out of 127 boats for the FLW fishing tournament. So, first I gotta ask, first of all, congratulations on that. What was your guys' approach going into that tournament?
We just, we knew that they were taking the top 20 to the national championship, and we wanted to be in that top 20 to go ahead and qualify and get it out of the way for the year. So just go ahead and get that out of the way. And we also, we were looking to win the whole tournament because they were giving away a brand new boat, but that didn't really work out. But hey, we'll take what we can get.
Now you said national championship. Also, you guys did qualify for that, which is great. Do you feel like that was the approach you wanted to go in, and how do you feel about qualifying for that?
Yeah, it definitely felt really good. Spending, probably 40 plus hours in the water. Me and Tyler got there in Kentucky at like 1:30 in the morning, Sunday morning, and then got up and fished the next morning. We fished Sunday through Tuesday, getting up, at sunrise, fishing 8 hours a day, and then, just to place 13th out of 127 really feels good. Feels like everything paid off, and really proud of ourselves.
So now you just mentioned everything paying off, and you say, you guys have spent a lot of time really getting up to this moment. Do you feel like as time has went along that with the place you came in, that all that hard work got you to this point?
Yeah, it's just like whenever you're fishing, every lake's different. So like we have to go a couple days early to get on that body of water to find out what the fish are doing there, because everywhere's different. And like you said, we were getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and staying out there from daylight till dark. Just doing nothing but covering water, trying to figure the fish out, and then in the end, we got the result we wanted, which was to be qualifying for the national championship.
So Tyler Smith and Will Cannon qualifying for the national championship. Congratulations to you guys, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Tyler Smith and Will Cannon for qualifying for nationals. We look forward to the rest of the bass fishing team qualifying for nationals. Until next time, I'm Jacob Hartsfield, and this is FSN Now.